Tonight we are vibing out in a Mexican kosher cantina vibes. This is Puya Cantina, kosher Mexican street food, Hollywood, Florida. This is straightforward Mexican street food that's kosher, and to kind of highlight what we're doing tonight, what we're eating, we're gonna start with some floutas. A flauta means a flute, and it is a rolled corn tortilla with your choice of meats or poultries or whatever else you would put in there. Then they have the black bean. And then most importantly, they have the vegan crema. This is the future. We have meat and dairy and fully kosher. It's a vegan crema, so it's crema with a Z. Because it is a fried corn tortilla, you get that excellent crispity, crunchity trademark. And it is stuffed with a braised soft beef. Black bean is that wonderful component, but the incredible use and knowledge of using a vegan plant-based dairy product to make this that kind of legit street food kind of experience. This is a Baja taco. A Baja taco is a fish taco, is a fried and battered, fluffy kind of battered dish. And you have that great radish, the great sauces, all the salsas, and if there's a lime, we're gonna squoze it. What we have here is just such a mad hit of lime, which can kind of always goes with a seafood dish. You always have a citrus to go with it, and a little bit of chili, and a wonderfully just kind of fish crunch from the cabbage. And I can tell you, it's the brightest kind of, most freshest kind of delicious conceptually that I could think of it, just a vibey taco. What we are looking at is a street corn done in, I guess, a new common style called the corn rib, where you kind of dissect it and cut it that way, and that makes it, you know, fun and easy to eat. Now, what is an elote? An elote street corn is a grilled street corn that often gets tossed in like a crema, sometimes a mayonnaise, and then a chili lime spice. Sweet corn, like kind of crema mayonnaise, and then that wonderful tahini chili lime. This is a birria taco in a house-made corn tortilla. Let's focus on that. That is a house-made some tortilla. That is special. And then we have a consommé that goes with birria. Birria is a braised beef. It is a great kind of creamy melt. Loud is the cilantro and the onion and the lime. There's only a handful of these places in the country. I've learned all I know about Mexican food from like a handful of places. And now this place too, for that approachable, you know, vibing out street foodie taco. Oh yeah. It's identifiably a float of slick in your taco with that kind of broth. And cilantro is really kind of like a flavor float. It'll float on top of the slick, so you got it kind of blooms in that wonderful broth. There's red and green on the side, and the red and green on the sides are deliciously spicy and deliciously fresh, because it's a cantina. I'm feeling fresh, I'm feeling taco-y. Just really vibing out. Something intrigued me on the menu. It's called the dip and rip. It is like a Mexican-ish French dip. And so it has the birria beef in there, but it also has a vegan provolone and some red onions. It's incredibly intriguing to me. And you dip it into this jus. Maybe it's a consommé, I don't know. But this is why I get through the grand exploration of trying out all these fun kosher vibing things. We've gotten to a really weird space in kosher where I can't tell what is and what isn't, and it's just wonderful. But I just had a bunch of melty, chewy cheese, and my brain does not know what to do with it, because it's a real good kind of melty, chewy on there, and it's flashik too. Like, that's a trick they're playing here. Mexican French dip, Mexican dip. I don't know. I skipped some, and perhaps the most important thing, I will always order rice and beans, and these are that great kind of almost Cuban-y, dark black, just delicious. It is a Mexican cantina that happens to be kosher. You're gonna come here, you're gonna order some tacos, you're gonna get some tequilas, some beers, más cervezas, por favor, and you're always gonna get the rice and beans because it's that kind of space. You can sit inside the cantina or outside at the bar in the cantina. This is Florida after all. This is just really good kosher cantina vibing in Hollywood, Florida. This is Puya Cantina, Hollywood, Florida. As a side note, do not skimp on one of the best smash burgers around. That smoky flavor, the smoky Mexican flavor translates through the grill. Get the smoky jalapeno with the smoky cheese. I don't know what kind of magic this is, but it's a killer vibe. Oh,